What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Bait God here. You've read the title. You know what this is about. We're talking about why people buy NFTs. Now, if you're coming into NFTs rather early, you're probably wondering why are people spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on a picture of an ape. Now, I couldn't exactly tell you why, but I could tell you what is their thought process when going to buy these NFTs. So, if you're like me, you're probably just into NFTs to make the ETH, to make those gains, take those bags from people who have it and are willing to, give it away. So you have to start thinking, all right, why are these people buying what they're buying? So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is CryptoPunks. Why is CryptoPunks the biggest NFT ever, with the highest volume traded? Why? These are they look like shit. These are awful art, is probably what you're thinking if you're new to NFTs. Now, the number one reason why people buy NFTs are because they're collectible. These are just so collectible. You see these and you want it to be an image of yourself, You want people to depict you as what you own. We see it like in every aspect of humanity. People will wear Gucci, Chanel, they wear these big brand names and they're willing to spend thousands of dollars on these bags and these t-shirts and these hoodies or whatever, just to have that brand and to feel like they're part of a community or something. So same thing for NFTs. Just because it's digital doesn't change the aspect of what people are buying them for. And as someone who's trying to make money off these collectors, you have to start asking yourself, is what I'm buying like collectible, or is it just like junk, Because you see these and they're just so simple yet appealing to people who want to own, that people just hoard them and collect them the same way they collect Pokemon cards, baseball cards, coins, like those rare coins. People collect everything, marbles. It's just a human thing to want to have a collection of something, to be depicted as a different type of person. It's like a personality trait in some people. And Gary Vee is actually good at understanding, he's one of the people that are very good at understanding NFTs and why specific ones go crazy. And one that he said was crypto skulls, these ones. Again, we see the same kind of concept with crypto skulls. It's just pixel art, very ugly art, you could say, but they're just so simple and collectible that people want to hold on to them and just hoard them. And that's where people like me and you probably, who want to make the money, we have to see these kinds of trends in NFTs where, we look at the activity and it was just nothing. This was absolutely worth nothing until we see this huge, massive spike. So what was it from here to here that people decided that, oh, now this is worth something? Because of all these collectors now coming in and trying to buy and hold them, that's what made the price go up. So the second reason, which it's most of NFTs, I would say probably 75% of people in NFTs, is just to make money. Simply, they are buying lower and selling higher to someone who wants to hold it. Okay? And these kind of people you'll see everywhere on Twitter, on Discord. They're simply there to make their bag and leave. And that's fine. That's probably why you're doing it too. Or you're just learning about NFTs because you see all the money that's going in and out and you want to be a part of it. It's completely fine and logical. But you can't think transactionally. You have to think, what would people be interested in, and where should I put my money where other people would think this is something that's worth more than what I bought it at, So most right now we see the meta and we see these random pumps. That's the thing about NFTs. You could put 0.1, 0.2 into something and the next day it'll go to 1 ETH. So that's just a quick $2,000-3,000 gains. It's ridiculous. And right now we're seeing things like Dower Darcel's pump, which this is just, it's not like anything special. But again, it's collectible. They're just so simple and all have like small little different expressions that people are interested in just buying a bunch of these and holding them. It's ugly art. We see the same thing with Loser Club. Okay? Ugly art. Not appealing whatsoever, but they're collectible. They're so like not good looking that people just want to collect different ones of them and hold them. And that's what it is, just NFTs, literally. If you're like me and trying to make money in NFTs, you need to find these patterns where people will just completely drop the floor for you to come and pick up at like 0.1, 0.2, where the next day people are going to realize, the collectors will come in and say, oh, this is something I want to hold on to just for the aesthetic. I'm going to spend thousands of dollars on it. Alright, so that's number 2. And number 3 is simply because of utility. People buy Bored Apes at 88 ETH because of, number 1, they become a part of something. They feel like they're part of a community. I say hi, I'm a Bored Ape. A Bored Ape will say hi back. You know, they feel like they're part of something. Number 2, they just get a bunch of, it's like almost owning a stock of a company. They're owning a part of a brand. You're rewarded when the company of Bored Ape Yacht Club is rewarded. So when Bored Ape Yacht Club bought CryptoPunks and Meebits, if you're holding one, that's very, very beneficial for you. You're going to make crazy amounts of money because a lot of hype is going to come into it now. If they're doing a game, they recently launched a coin where they just airdropped like 100,000 just for holding one. It's ridiculous. So not many projects really, dive deep into their utility. I would say Bored Apes, I would say Doodles, and Cool Cats are probably, where's Cool Cats? Cool Cats has been down a bit, but I think they're a little undervalued. They're probably the only 3 that have incredible amounts of longevity and are actually putting their utility to use. It's not just a collectible art project, which I still think they are. I think Cool Cats are very collectible. Same thing with like MFers. Look at this, so simple art. It looks stupid, like a child drew it, but they're so collectible. So that's what we're looking at for in NFTs. We're looking, okay, you have to ask yourself, is this collectible? And if I was a collector, would I want to buy more than one of this? Because if that answer is no, I wouldn't even like waste my time buying it. So that's one thing to always look out for in NFTs. And with that being said, guys, I think I'm going to end the video there. It's something to keep in mind when thinking about buying NFTs and trying to make money with them. You have to think of these 3 reasons why people buy them. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.